Hi guys, welcome to the beautiful world of Gurukilli Foundation, excellent online education platform, which is very fundamental and initial and important platform from all the students. But now we are discussing about the new topic, that is Kepler's law. We all know that in solar system there are 8 planets and they are continuously revolving around the sun. That means sun is present at the center of the solar system, and remaining 8 planets, they are continuously revolving around the sun. This is universal truth. But the great scientist Kepler say that here, when these planets continuously revolving around the sun, at this time they follow some rule. While they are continuously revolving around the sun, at this time they follow some rule, and that rule we have to learn. Means we are going to learn how these planets are continuously revolving around the sun. Who say this? The observation, means the great observation by Mr. Kepler's. At that time, he observed planetary motion of the planets. Now, when these planets are continuously revolving around the sun, now they follow some rule. Who says this? This observation is by Mr. Kepler's, the great physician, the great astronomer. He says that while these planets are continuously revolving around the sun, at this time they follow some rule, and these rules are said to be Kepler's first law, second law, and third law. Now we are discussing about Kepler's first law. What Mr. Kepler says, the great scientist Kepler says that whenever there is planets are continuously revolving around the sun, they follow some rule. But the first rule is that he says that, now we are also saying, we say that, what we say? We say that here motion of the planet, that means orbit of the planet is what? It exactly circular. We say that randomly, but it's not. But here, this orbit of the planet is an ellipse with the sun, and sun is at one of the foci. Mr. Kepler says in first law that this orbit of the planet is not exactly circular. How it is? It is elliptical. That means Kepler says that this orbit of the planet, my first question is that orbit means what? It is the track. It is the track, or it is the path of the planet on which this planet is continuously revolving. Means this path or the way that we can say that orbit. Means Kepler say that this orbit of the planet is not exactly circular. It is elliptical. And now the sun is at one of the foci. How it is? This orbit of the planet is an ellipse with the sun at one of the foci. That means this is elliptical and sun is at one of the foci. This is the first law that is explained by, that is expressed by Mr. Kepler. That means we say that there is what? Circular motion of planet, but it is not. Kepler's observation, the great scientist Kepler say that this orbit of the planet is not circular, it is elliptical. In Marathi, andakruti, yes, lambavartulatar. Here this Kepler say that orbit of the planet, that means track or the path of the planet, it is elliptical, and sun is at one of the foci. This is what? This is the Kepler's first law, which is mainly related with the orbit of the planet, track of the planet, path of the planet, how planets are continuously revolving, how the path of the planet is elliptical, path of the planet is elliptical. How beta? It is elliptical, it is not circular, andakruti. So this path of the planet or orbit of the planet, it is elliptical, and sun is at one of the foci. That means sun is present at the corner of the orbit. Getting or not? Yes, we are discussing about orbit of the planet. Means Kepler says that orbit of the planet elliptical, not circular. So orbit of the planet is ellipse with the sun and sun is at one of the foci. Getting? Yes. So we are going to learn, or we are going to learn means we have seen the first law, but now we are discussing about Kepler's second law. Here Kepler says that, what Kepler says? He says the orbit of the planet elliptical. But second observation of Mr. Kepler is what? Here he described, he observed motion of the planet. First of all, he observed orbit of the planet. He first of all observed orbit of the planet. Secondly, he observed motion of the planet. You know motion of the planet? जोर से फास्ट से, जोर से फास्ट से. How fast? How slow? How fast? How slow? So we know that there are two types of motion: uniform motion, non-uniform motion. When uniform means if the object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, that means we can say that what? Uniform motion. But if object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time, at that time we say that object becoming non-uniform motion. But now here orbit of the planet जब देखी गई, जब मिस्टर केप्लर ने देखा कैसी है, तो उसने ये बोला here line joining the sun and the planet. Getting or not? Here line, this is the line joining the sun and the planet, or line joining the planet and the sun, that shifts equal area in equal interval of time. How it is? It shifts equal area in equal interval of time. Yes, how it is? This is the line, this is the line, this is also line, and this line we join the position of the planet and put sun. Yes, this is the line we join the position of the planet and the sun. And Mr. Kepler said that here this line we join the position of the planet and the sun, that shifts equal area in equal interval of time. जैसे कि हम equal ऐसे. So clockwise or anti-clockwise, that's not our question. Our question is that motion of the planet that sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. That means here we can say that if this line sweeps equal area in equal interval of time, that means we can say that that object becoming uniform motion. And here motion of the planet, what? This planet continuously revolving uniformly. That means here this planet revolve around the sun in uniform motion. We cannot say that they become in uniform circular motion, but here why? Because this is elliptical. That means we can say we can't say that planet becoming uniform circular motion, planet becoming UCM, because this is elliptical. In first law हमने देखा कि orbit of the planet कैसी है? It is elliptical, means we can't say that here these planets become in uniform circular motion, but we can say that planet become in uniform motion, but we can't say that planet becoming uniform circular motion. Yes. Here this planet sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. Planet means here line joining the sun and the planet, line joining the sun and the planet, line joining the sun and the planet, that sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. That means we can say that these planets are in uniform motion, not uniform circular motion, just uniformly. Because we say that we completely know that uniform motion means if object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, it is said to be in uniform motion. If object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time, it is said to be non-uniform motion. Here this line we join the position of planet and the sun, that sweeps equal area in equal interval of time. That means watch वॉल पे, दीवार पे अपने घर में क्या होती है? वॉच होती है, उसके कांटे होते हैं, कैसे सिर्फ देखो क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन, जो भी आप समझो, लेकिन दैट स्वीप्स इक्वल एरिया इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. हु? लाइन जॉइनिंग द सन एंड द प्लैनेट स्वीप्स इक्वल एरिया इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. हमको कंसंट्रेट कौन सी चीज पे करना है? हमको यहाँ पे करना है पोजीशन ऑफ द प्लैनेट एंड द सन. दैट मींस हियर लाइन जॉइनिंग. तो केपलर का सेकेंड लॉ क्या बोलता है? Kepler's expressed in his second law, motion of the planet. How is the motion of planet around the sun? How it is? So उसने बोला line joining the sun and the planet shifts equal area in equal interval of time. This is second law which is expressed by Kepler. Getting? Now we are going to learn what Kepler's, which law? Kepler's third law. We are discussing about Kepler's third law. Yes, with the help of our whiteboard, we are discussing about what? About Kepler's third law. Here we know the T. What do we know? We know T क्या होता है? हम सबको पता है T क्या है. क्या ये बड़ा सा T लिखा मैंने? कैसा लिखा? बड़ा सा T. तो ये बड़ा सा T क्या एक्सप्रेस करता है? या T stands for time. बट टाइम क्या है? टाइम तो बहुत सारी चीजों को होता है. चाय पीने के लिए टाइम, खाना खाने के लिए टाइम, गाँव जाने के लिए टाइम, घूमने के लिए टाइम. Here the time is a special. The time which is what? Time taken by planet to complete its one oscillation around the sun. What is T? T stands for period of revolution. T stands for period of revolution. That is time taken by planet to complete its one revolution around the sun. What is T? T is the period of revolution. Period of revolution means time taken by planet to complete its one revolution around the sun. Now here T square is what? T square. We are discussing about Kepler's third law. और इसमें क्या बताया Kepler's ने? Kepler's ने ये बताया that is the relation between R and the T. Yes, T stands for period of revolution. And second thing R. R is what? बड़ा सा R निकल में बड़ा सा. आपको दिखना चाहिए इसलिए. तो ठीक है क्या यार? R is the what? R is the distance between position of the planet and the sun. R is the mean distance of planet from the sun. We have seen the diagram. Here sun is at the center and position of the planet. So R क्या है? R is the mean distance between position of the planet and the sun. Now here in third law, Kepler expressed the relationship between the T and the R. T क्या है? It is the period of revolution. Period of revolution क्या है? That is time taken by planet to complete its one revolution around the sun. And here R is what? It is the mean distance between the position of the planet and the sun. The relation between T and the R. What he say? He say that square of its period of revolution around the sun. ये सर हम क्या बोले? हम क्या कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं? यहाँ पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं. ये क्या है? यस ओके. स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन. आराम से स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन अराउंड द सन. आराम से, जैसे स्किल होता है, बोलते कोई जाता है लेकिन दिमाग में सेव कैसे करना होता है, तो ऐसे करना होता है आराम से. देखो स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स, टी स्टैंड्स फॉर पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन. स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन आराम से कैसे? स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन अराउंड द सन is directly proportional to, हमें पता है ये प्रोपोर्शनल साइन है, मैथमेटिक्स में पढ़ी हम, proportionality sign. So square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to what? Here is the cube, बड़ा सा क्यूब है. Cube of its mean distance of planet from the sun. देखो अभी हम यहाँ से और एक डायग्राम को निकालते हैं. अगर ये हमारा सन है यहाँ पे, तो ऐसे हमने डायग्राम को ड्रॉ किए थे, राइट, और ऐसे हमने पोजीशन को निकाले थे. ये पोजीशन थी ए वाली, बी वाली, बी, यस, देन सी, देन डी, देन ई एंड देन एफ. हियर स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन. क्या है पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन? यस, दिस इज व्हाट time taken by planet to complete its one revolution around the sun, that is T. So square of its period of revolution around the sun. मेरे पे ध्यान दो, just concentrate with me with my body language also. Yes, here is square of its period of revolution around the sun. क्या देखना है? देखो square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to cube of mean distance of planet from the sun. Once again we are, yes, repeated. Yes, square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to क्यूब ऑफ मीन डिस्टेंस ऑफ प्लैनेट फ्रॉम द सन। समझ रहे हो कि नहीं समझ रहे हो? अगर हमने इक्वेशन को अगर समझे तो स्टेटमेंट अपने आप हमारे दिमाग में आता है। यस, व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग टू यू, कीप दिस इन योर माइंड दैट इफ वी मेमोराइज द इक्वेशन, रिलेशन, कोरिलेशन, कौन सा, टी और आर का, मींस टी स्क्वायर इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू आर क्यूब। अगर ये हम दिमाग में रखते हैं स्टेटमेंट को, ऐसे आता है, देखो कैसे आता है, क्यूब सॉरी क्या ये, स्क्वायर ऑफ इट्स पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन अराउंड द सन is directly proportional to cube of mean distance of planet from the sun. Once again, square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to cube of mean distance of planet from the sun. Getting or not? समझ रहे हो कि नहीं समझ रहे हो? देखिए और एक बार, square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to cube of mean distance of planet from the sun. Yes or no? Yes. Here once again, square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to cube of mean distance of planet from the sun. Yes or no? So here this is the third law which is expressed by Mr. Kepler's. Once again statement को, तीनों भी statement को मैं रिवाइज करता हूं। फर्स्ट क्या बताया था, फर्स्टली बताया, किसने बताया था, केप्लर्स ने। क्या बताया था फर्स्टली, अब हम थोड़ा सा रिवाइज करने के लिए कहा जाएंगे। वंस अगेन हम यहाँ पे आएंगे और फिर हम जाएंगे ऊपर से यहाँ तक और फिर अगेन हम डिस्कस करेंगे। क्या डिस्कस करेंगे कि क्या देखे थे डायग्राम में और क्या बोला था। देखो यहाँ पे जब हम बोला था, क्या किसने बोला था, ये केप्लर्स ने बोले। क्या बोले थे केप्लर्स ने, देखो केप्लर्स, वंस अगेन केप्लर्स, वी आर डिस्कसिंग हु एक्सप्रेस, यस Kepler's, three laws which is expressed by Mr. Kepler's. Once again, I have yes revise. Okay, ये है, ये क्या है, position of the planet A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, this is the line joining the sun and the planet, right? Here A, B, C, D, E, F. This is the position of the planet while the planets are continuously revolving around the sun. क्या बोला था केप्लर्स ने, ये बोला था फर्स्ट लॉ विच इज कंसर्न विद द ऑर्बिट ऑफ द प्लैनेट। कैसी है, ऑर्बिट ऑफ द प्लैनेट इज एन इलिप्स विद द सन एट वन ऑफ द फोकाई। दिस इज द फर्स्ट लॉ विच इज एक्सप्रेस्ड बाय केप्लर्स। सेकेंडली, सेकेंड लॉ में क्या बोला, लाइन ज्वाइनिंग द सन इन द प्लैनेट, लाइन ज्वाइनिंग द सन इन द प्लैनेट दैट स्वीप्स इक्वल एरिया इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम। और थर्ड में क्या बोला था, relation between t square and r cube, that means cube of what, square of its period of revolution around the sun is directly proportional to cube of mean distance of planet from the sun. Getting? Okay, we will see later on. Okay, okay beta, okay.